Shabbat Shalom again. I want to begin with a few questions for you to consider. From where do you draw strength and nourishment when life gets hard? To what or to whom do you turn for support and for strength? This week's Torah portion asks those same questions in its own way. In many ways, it feels as if the biblical authors pressed repeat this week and brought back parts of Abraham's story. But this week, the focus shifts to a son, Isaac. The commentators teach Isaac walks in his father's footsteps, performing deeds similar to his father's, but with different results. One example stands out. Isaac reopens the wells that had been dug in Abraham's day, the wells that the Philistines stopped up after Abraham's passing. By uncovering them, Isaac draws from that Mayim Chaim, the living waters. That phrase appears throughout our Torah. It becomes a hyperlink and a thread that ties generations together. It also calls to mind the Mayim Chaim of the mikveh, the ritual bath in which one submerges to mark life transitions. The warm waters of the mikveh represent many things, but one of my favorite teachings about the mikveh is that living water, the Mayim Chaim, symbolizes God's presence, a warm embrace, supporting us, holding us up, and guiding us while we move through the chapters of our lives. Today, our Jewish wells are learning and culture and spirituality and our relationship with Israel. We worship and we study together, growing intellectually and spiritually through sacred practice. We celebrate, we travel, and we engage in acts of tikkun olam, repairing our world, finding meaning and relevance in our ancient wisdom. Each well connects us to our past, yet must be retapped in every generation so it can nourish this community right now, at this moment. All of congregational life, worshiping, learning, life cycle moments, social action, they're all opportunities to connect, to know each other, and to be known deeply. Tonight, we, the Temple Israel family, stand at a special moment in our collective journey. We are building on the past while looking ahead to the future of Temple Israel and the wider Jewish community here in West Palm Beach. Everyone here is a stakeholder in our today and our tomorrow. Everyone matters. And we understand that Judaism has something to offer everyone. We are young and young at heart. We are seekers and skeptics and everything in between. We are born Jews, choosing Jews, and people who love Jews. We are interfaith. We are LGBTQ. We believe Jewish living calls us to repair the world. We travel, we eat, we celebrate, we mourn, we pray, we learn, we grow, we give, and we nourish our deep roots. And we are growing. In the past 2 years, our congregation has expanded by nearly 50%. Our religious school enrollment is up 60% from last year. Tonight, we honor the more than 100 individuals and families who recently affiliated with Temple Israel. And we thank both them and all of you who have been a part of this Temple family for generations. we do not take it for granted that you have chosen and continue to choose to be a part of this community. It's you, our congregation, who enables Temple Israel to thrive. You come from across the county, all ages and stages, each of you adding something to this special family that is Temple Israel. Our journey as a congregation has not always been a straight line. Like our patriarch Isaac, we too have failed forward at times. This week, Genesis teaches that in Isaac's search for Mayim Chaim, the sustaining waters, he was challenged repeatedly by local herders, by those who had been in the land longer than he, and by those who made decisions different than he did. Rather than escalating conflict, Isaac adapted. He moved forward and he dug again. And finally, at a place called Rehovot, the disputes ceased. Reassured, Isaac proclaimed, Ki atah hirchiv Adonai lanu ufar'inu va'aretz. God has made room for us, and we will flourish. Our sages teach that Isaac's greatness did not come from grand gestures, but from patience and humility and kindness and steady work of creating a place where he and future generations will flourish. Like Isaac, we continue to innovate and experiment so that we can meet the developing needs of this congregation now and as it grows into the future. And while plans are underway to design our new congregational home at 2101 North Australian, and we owe enormous gratitude to our temple president, Cindy McDonald, and the many, many, many who are involved in our due diligence currently and plans for the future. Where's Cindy? She's going to hate that I said that. Yeah. We'll all thank you later. While we do this, we invite you to strengthen what makes Temple Israel. Not our address, but our people and our program. That's why we are intentionally investing in our community right now, ensuring Temple Israel remains vibrant, financially sound, and programmatically strong wherever we are. We're building the capacity and stability to move into our new home from a position of strength, not from a place of catch-up. And when that new campus is ready, it will reflect our vision for growth and for our shared future. Supporting our people and programs now ensures that the heart of Temple Israel will keep beating strong for generations to come. We've said it before, but it's worth repeating. At the heart of our vision is a simple truth that has carried Temple Israel for more than a century. Our strength is our people. Through last year's visioning process, we confirmed what we already knew. Our greatest treasure is not our building, it's not our program, it's not even our history. It's our relationships. It's the connections that we share that gives Temple Israel its soul. And that means each of us is a stakeholder in our today and our tomorrow. Each of us has a role to play. We're better together. So come close, show up, participate, join us in shaping this collective future. Because something special is happening here. Something special is popping. You can feel it. This is a congregation where people gather in safety and in joy, where community reroots itself, where needs are met and lives are sustained. May we, like our patriarch Isaac, choose patient creation over conflict, abundance over fear. Our task is to draw from the living waters our values, our customs, our history, upon which this sacred congregation was built, and set out together to write the next chapter in our synagogue family's story. Draw near, see to each other's needs, and together may we bring honor to ourselves, to this congregation, to the Jewish people, and to our world. Shabbat Shalom.